Al-Qaeda on the brink of collapse. The headline is pretty catching, and as Americans, it's something we love to hear. But how true is it? The Washington Post is reporting that the CIA and other counterterrorism agencies are convinced that killing Osama bin Laden, plus years of drone strikes, are soon to make Al-Qaeda terrorists extinct. This is our Reza Sayers beat. And Reza, you live, work in Islamabad. You know, we ran this by you this morning, and you said, look, this is something that I've been talking about for much longer than today's headline.
Yeah, well, Kira, Al-Qaeda is obviously a sensitive issue. It's been enemy number one in America for 10 years, and anyone who comes out and says they're no longer a threat would be deemed foolish by some people, especially far right-wing groups in America who think radical Islam is still a threat. But when you look at this Washington Post article, I think it's accurate, and I don't think it's anything new. I've been here for a little less than 4 years, and based on what we've seen here, Al-Qaeda as we knew it no longer exists. And if it still does exist, there's no evidence that it can still carry out a global strategic war against a superpower like the U.S. Ever since 9/11, for the past 10 years, we've been bombarded with messages from Washington that Al-Qaeda is a global network with tentacles and sleeper cells in scores of countries that are determined to attack the U.S. I don't know about everyone else, but I really haven't seen hard evidence of a widespread army of Al-Qaeda throughout the country. Even so, we've heard U.S. officials, counterterrorism officials, repeatedly say they're there and they're plotting and planning to attack the U.S. and another 9/11, but there really hasn't been any evidence to substantiate that. Defense Secretary Robert Gates this year himself came out and said there's less than 100 Al-Qaeda operatives in Afghanistan. Not sure how he got that number, but here's a U.S. officials saying Al-Qaeda's power has diminished. But I think the most important evidence here is a look back at the past 10 years. Al-Qaeda hasn't killed a single American on U.S. soil since 9/11, and it's such an important reminder for our viewers in America who've been infused with fear of Al-Qaeda for the past 10 years.